call them all. Pick whichever one you like. See you later.
Homework. Again, it's homework.
I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry about this. Or the doctor comes out and says, Chad, I'm really sorry. You have cancer. I can give you a list of 3, and I will if you want. But I'm going to tell you who I'm going to refer my parents to, or my children to, or my sister to, because there is one without a doubt that I want to take care of you, that I know you will receive the best treatment. And if you're okay with that, I'm going to actually have them call and reach out to you to schedule an appointment. Would that be okay?
That's a beautiful way. That's a beautiful way to do it. It's the same example, different situation, but it just invokes a feeling. Yeah.
Like, wow.
Well, at the end of the day, everything that we do, sales, referring, it comes down to it's a transfer of passion.
Absolutely.
And whenever I hear that term, I'm like, it just resonates with me. It's a transfer of passion. And I think that we need to be delivering any referrals that we give with passion. Right.
But it goes back to that doctor story. That doctor knows who the best is. That doctor is leading that patient, right? And that patient trusts them. When the doctor says, here's 3, it's like, I don't really know. I'm hoping that you're going to figure it out. And they lose their credibility. They lose their power. They're
no longer the Sherpa. If we're talking going back to episode 2, I think the Sherpa, like they're no longer that trusted advisor. They're just someone who's on this journey with them.
Yeah. What if the Sherpa would be like, well, you could do this, this, or this. What would you like?
Right.
Like how would your confidence feel if your Sherpa did that?
Yeah, you would leave scared. If in your doctor example, you would leave scared as hell.
What? Yes.
Right.
So that's where she started explaining, like, this is why that piece is so important. Because as a real estate agent, and even us and anybody, like, we want people to believe that we are the expert, and we should be, right? Like, we should be working with the best. We should have the dream team lined up, ready to help our clients. And so when we're just saying, here, you go do this, you go figure this out, it's really saying, I don't know.
Right.
I don't know what's best. So I hope you find out what's best.
And to touch on, just to like emphasize that point, because I think that you are spot on. Rewind, listen to that again. But just to define that point a little bit more is in this era right now that we're living in, post NAR settlement, where agents like never before have to be able to define their value, because there's going to be a race to the bottom. There's going to be people who are doing it for less. There's going to be people who are offering like little service for low compensation, right? And so you have to, if you're going to expect to make as an agent what you made before, then that 3% or whatever, you have to be able to provide massive value. And one way to provide massive value is to have an absolute dream team of people lined up that you've curated experiences with all of them, and you are absolutely the captain of the ship. You're the Sherpa. You're the doctor that has all the confidence.
Exactly.
That's the person that you need to be, and that's true value.
Absolutely.
You are not very valuable giving a bunch of names and saying you figure it out.
And I'll be honest with you. I've been on the list of 3 before with realtors.
Everybody, we all have.
And I've asked.
We are right now.
I've asked politely to take me off. I'd rather not be on a list of 3, and I know that sounds rude or fill in the blank, whatever you think it sounds. But I rather help and teach. If you have 3 and you are in great relationship with 3, that's fine. Rotate it, right? So that you're now the expert every single time. You see what I mean? So that you are reclaiming what your title should be.
Right.
And so, then it's maybe placing your people with this because they make the best fit, or them because they make the most fit, but remove the 3. And so I'll be flat out and say, take me off the 3. And it's not out of rudeness or arrogance, but it's because I want to explain why. I want to explain where I want to be in that. And I'd love to be, on that or number 1 on that. But it's just such an important piece that I think gets missed so frequently. And I think that it's mainly done out of error. And what I mean by that, if you ask most real estate agents, they'll tell you why they give 3.
Because they've been coached and
they've
taught.
Been told, they've been taught that you have to.
That was legally they needed to give 3.
I've heard it all. I've heard it all over all the years.